It's a fantastic fight at the front. We find Alpecin Premitech there with Simon de Heer, now with Gerben Thijssen on his wheel. We have, of course, yesterday's winner, Jonathan Milan of the Lidl track team. Soudal-QuickStep are there racing for Alberto Dainese. The very recognizable kit for UNOX Mobility for Ellen Blikra. The same goes for the very recognizable kit of the Ineos Grenadiers. Still 3 guys in front of Welsford as we are speeding towards that first of 2 right-hand turns. And it's a sprint exactly as we predicted, a sprint towards that first right-hand turn, with sprint trains everywhere making their way to this first right-hand turn. There we go, off the road. And it has to be, you have to be in position as you described, John, because if you still have to make up 10, 15, 20 places at this point, it's going to be really, really difficult to get back to the front. We have another 90-degree turn coming up in 300 meters from now. I don't see a very organized sprint. There is some shoulder barging going on there between Lotto, Intermarché, and also XTS Astana trying to get Malucelli to the front. We're well inside the final as we speak, with Max Walscheid now hitting the front for the Lidl track team. This is the final corner. Oh, some riders have to hit the brakes. Yeah, and there was a crash for which they had to hit the brakes. It's now up to Lidl track, get to the front. Malucelli is up there as well. Milan in 3rd position on the wheel of Malucelli. Ethan Vernon is there. It is actually Milan on the wheel of Ethan Vernon at the moment. Mats Mikkels finds himself there. Whoa, they're going everywhere. And there the head bobbing starts for Matteo Milan. It's Malucelli getting to the front. It's Ethan Vernon. It's Jonathan Milan with the head bobbing. And he does it yet again. All the line. No, he does it yet again easily. Winning another stage is Jonathan Milan, but it was a very disorganized final. Good lead out there by Max Walscheid for Lidl Trek, but yeah, most sprinters were out on their own there in the final 500 meters.
Yeah, you saw how key it was to get into those final corners. Almost drop your sprinter off in a position, but it was again Jonathan Milan taking victory with a strong sprint. And actually we talked about the likes of Ethan Vernon yesterday, caught out, but he went toe-to-toe with Milan today. He was able to launch for the Brit from NSN cycling team, but it was Jonathan Milan, again, the fastest finisher here, proving it again at the UAE Tour.
Meaning he also gets the green jersey, the points jersey, adding another 20 to his total. Started with 30 this morning, getting his total up to 50. Yeah, thanking Max Walscheid. That was a good run there by the big German. This is Consoni, also very important in that Lidl track team. But yeah, I hope we can get an overhead shot again in your analysis on that sprint, because
yeah, again,
undeniably the strongest, but I would like to see the overhead shot of all the different positions of the riders.
Yeah, you could really see how wide it was, and then it went quite narrow, didn't it? This is the final right turn with 500 meters to go. Jonathan Milan about 7 riders back on the right-hand side. Max Walscheid even just has time to turn around and look and see where his teammates are. But then it was the XTS Astana team. Perfect lead out, actually. Behind that, Mads Mikkels. It looks like Gleb Srica was second XTS Astana man. Then it was Mikkels, Vernon, Milan. The rush starts to come. Vernon launches first, Milan on his left, and he gets alongside and gets to that barrier first. That was the key point. As soon as he got his shoulders in front of Vernon, he was able to open things up. Yeah, and almost half a bike length at the finish. Time to raise his hands in the air. Great sprint from the big Italian.
Blikra is the man in 2nd, Malucelli in 3rd. There was this little swerve there on the left-hand side that kind of hampered the Decathlon CMA CGM rider. Do you think that's going to have consequences?
It would seem like Vernon and Milan were just trying to both launch in their sprint. So, yeah, we'd have to look at it again, and the commissaires would need to look at it. But from first glance,
is fast.
Yeah, it's a really good photo finish, that one.
Yeah, one rider crashing there of the Groupama team. That's probably going to need some new shoes.
shame actually for Groupama FDG United. They did such a good lead-out positioning their sprinter Matteo Milan. That's the unfortunate way, sometimes caught out. So we get a good look at the top 10.
Milan, Blikra, Malucelli, that's the podium today. Meskec, Daniel Skerl, indeed, Vernon, Stefan de Schuiteneer, Axel Huns, Mats Mikkels, and Nicolo Parisini is the man in 10th place. I think it was actually Matteo Milan, the rider who crashed there.